Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, just want to thank everyone right away for the insane amount of views and likes we got on yesterday's video. So if you guys want to smash that like button, you guys can go ahead. I never ask for it, but let's try asking for it this time. But yeah, right now Bitcoin having an amazing day, up 41,000 now, back up. We did get a little dip last night down to $38,900. A quick recovery for Bitcoin, so things are looking quite good right now. But let me remind you, we are not out of the woods yet. We are holding this level as support, so this is quite nice to see. You know, on the daily time frame, you guys can see we got a big wick down. A lot of people were thinking we're going to 37,000. I myself was actually quite excited to get down to 37,000 as I was going to add on to my long position. Right now, looks like Bitcoin is starting to get a little bit of sell orders coming in at 41,500. Mind you, this is people are saying this is the top, and that's it, we're reversing down. It's very possible that Bitcoin gets a strong bounce back up to $43,000 to $44,000. But you want to take a look at other factors, as like the Nasdaq. Now it's up about quarter of a percent at the moment. If we do see the Nasdaq climb up back towards this yellow line, then yes, I will see to it that Bitcoin can even get as high as even 49,500. Then we'll have a nice little rally right there, and potentially if inflation goes down and interest rates go back down, then sure, we can go to new all-time highs. But you have to take a look at the other factors. That bond yields on the rise, bond prices are falling. Bond yields are scaring the hell out of the market right now. Bond investors are suffering. As you can see, the 10-year note right now, I don't know if you know, but bond yields and bond prices have an inverse correlation. So when bond yields go up, bond prices go down. And bond prices right now are at an all-time low. You can take a look at the weekly time frame. The 10-year note has never been lower, $91 right now. So it's just a 10% loss from this drop right here. So you guys can see bond investors, which are a safe investment, are down 10%. Right? When is the pain going to stop for them? And if it doesn't stop, at one point they won't be able to take it, and they're going to sell out, right? Which is going to cause the bond market to crash, which would in turn cause the stock market to crash, which would in turn cause the crypto markets to crash, because it's all correlated. If anyone tells you otherwise, don't listen to them, because everything is correlated. All markets are correlated to each other. It's just a big chain reaction when things start to sell off. But for the time being, things are looking up. Bitcoin's looking good, and we're getting a significant bounce at the moment. But let me remind you, we're not out of the woods again, because we still have this very bearish sign right now. A red diamond on the weekly time frame, and we just opened up a new candle this week. We're only one day in, 6 days left on the week. 23 and a -5, which is extremely bearish in my opinion. These are very strong bearish numbers, and they're even stronger because they're on the weekly time frame at the moment. And on top of that, we are in the red money flow. So if you guys haven't seen the video yesterday, basically every time when we cut into that red money flow on the weekly time frame on Market Cipher, we have seen a 50% correction. A 50% correction from here, right, back in 2017, and a 50% correction from when we crossed into the red money flow here in 2014. So I think it was a little bit more, it was 58%. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Corrections come after a weekly close into the red money flow. Of course, it's not 100% guarantee that we're going to close into the red money flow, but things are looking, our way at the moment. We thought back in March, middle of March, that we were going to cut into the red money flow. But you know what? We just grazed it. We were in the red, and then we had that huge pump from 34,000 all the way to 48,000. So that averted a big crisis there. But now we're back at support. People are saying that's it. We're getting a bounce, and we're going to new all-time highs. But you got to take a look at the other factors. Like I said many times, you want to take a look at the other factors. Right now, Ethereum getting a beautiful bounce. Like I said many times before in my previous videos, 2800 or 2890 is going to be a significant level of support. If you guys want to place some long orders there, you can go right on ahead, right? And look what happened. We ticked a little bit underneath, just a few dollars underneath, and then from there on we had a beautiful bounce, up 7%. So if you guys using leverage, you could have made some nice gains. And today us as well. I locked in some nice gains. You know, we averaged down in our position. I saw Bitcoin starting to come up, just decided to walk away with some small profits, but still our position sizes were a little bit bigger, so ended up making a nice profit. And I believe we're up 25% on our little trading account right now on Bitcoin. So just keeping you guys up to date on that balance. So you guys can go on my website, check out my profit to loss ratio and that new strategy I'm using, just averaging in a small position with low leverage, working very well. So there's no need to over leverage, you know, going crazy all in. So if you guys are going all in on every single trade, let me remind you, when I post my trades, you guys want to take a look at the percentage amount that I'm putting in my trades. So if you guys are going all in, you are taking a significant amount of risk, because you could even get liquidated as I average down into my positions. So right now, Bitcoin's starting to come back up. Things are looking good. If we do come back up, I think we could get as high as 43,500 before we get rejected again and then start to roll over. As we can see right here, take a look on the BTC-TA2 chart. We could see that Bitcoin, we came back to when, you know, we retested 43,400. We had that big drop all the way down to 39,000. Now we've been, you know, here for a few days now. Bitcoin's starting to climb back up. We're still, you know, we're not out of the woods. There's still a lot of resistance, but there's still a lot of money to be made in the crypto markets. Things are looking very good. Now, let's take a look at gold today. Gold getting a nice day, you know, coming up very close to the $2,000 mark, getting it front run a little bit, and now we're starting to come back down. If we get some support, you guys want to take a look at the 1966 area. If not, if we start to break down, then 1951, after that 1924. Oil getting a nice rise as well, backed up to 108. Again, high oil prices are negative for the economy as it increases the cost of living. And it has basically, it's a leading indicator for inflation. So inflation is not letting up, as we are well aware, as 8.6% inflation is now, you know, among us. And natural gas on the tear as usual, just making new all-time highs non-stop, just on an absolute tear. Now eventually we're going to start to peak and I'm going to short it, or I'm going to reshort it. We know, or we close our KOLD position at a loss, but we're going to be back into it. We're going to get back into it shortly, so I'll keep you guys up to date on that. Again, there's always a certain amount of risk when we take these trades, and not every trade is going to be a winner. And I think that's about it for today. So if you guys like the video, enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. Really helps the channel out. Also, actually, before we end the video, let's take a look at the hash ribbons, as we always do. Hash ribbons looking good. They're actually expanding a little more, so it's giving Bitcoin a little bit more breathing room. So that's nice to see. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. You guys have been awesome. We're at 9,186 subscribers. Once we get to 10,000, we're going to do that giveaway. Mind you, only Discord members can win. By the way, the Easter sale is now over, so we're back to original prices. But if you guys want access to my trades and all these charts, you guys can join the Discord. If you just want access to certain trades, you guys can join some of the Telegram channels for much cheaper. Peace. If you guys haven't already, you guys can join join VidGet Trading. Links in the description, and that's where I do all my trades.